They're in a relationship, right? Sunday morning, hallelujah. Right? Then Monday we out cursing and doing all kinds of other stuff. Right? I know I can sing, praise God. If we're going to attract people to Jesus Christ, we have got to be real. And the question is it real for you? Do you really love him? Is there evidence, man? There's something happening in my voice when I talk about Jesus. Is there an eagerness to get to know Jesus? Listen, if it's cool for me and my wife, why ain't it cool for you and Jesus? Does that make sense? Right? People will follow passion. People will not follow passion. Young adults, you all will not follow passion. Why am I coming every Sunday to sit and stand up and read a liturgy, and sit and stand up and say the Gloria Patria, and sit and stand up and say the affirmation, and sit and stand up and sit and stand up and sit? And I done timed it out so well, I know when to go to sleep, when to wake up, right? I can be totally zoned out. I know what to stand up and say, what to sit down and say, right? What does that do? That ain't love. Imagine if I went to my wife and was like, whatever. Yeah. She would beat the mess out of me. We'd be on TV on divorce court talking about, right? But we treat Christ like that. We treat Christ like a random. Y'all hear me? We treat Christ like an option. Like dying on the cross for us was an option. Right? Like giving us breath every single morning is an option. Right? And giving us the ability to use our limbs is an option. We treat Christ casual. Listen, I'm telling you, this ain't no joke. I just got 2 texts. One girl is losing her eyesight in her left eye. The other one is struggling seriously with pneumonia. Christ ain't no option for them. Ain't no option. Ain't no option for you. But what happens is people are watching you. Those around you are watching you. And what they're saying is, well, if they ain't serious about it, why would I be serious about it? Why would I go to your church if I'm looking at you and you look just as bad as me? When last time you talked about Jesus? Why would I go to your church? Why would I sit and listen to what your God can do? Because clearly it ain't real for you. It ain't real. Tired of casual Christians. We need people who are going to be on fire for Jesus Christ. On fire for Christ, who are grateful for all the many and multiple things that God has done for them. Does that make sense? Or else there's no point in doing this thing. There is no point in playing. If I treated Christ the way I treat my wife, I'd be divorced. Does that make sense? If we treat Christ the way we treat our spouse, or even worse than that, the way we'd like to be treated by somebody else, what kind of relationship would that be? Y'all follow me? Do we spend time with Christ? Are we studying his word, reading his love letter to us? Yeah. Are we worshiping, trying to engage and invite his presence to be with us? Or do we just wait for 1 hour, one day out of the week to give him glory? And then spend the rest of the 6 days doing nothing? Can you all imagine what it would be like if you treated anybody else in your life like that? Anybody else of value in your life. If you said, hey, listen, I love you. You are important to me. So I'm going to give you out of my 7 days, 1 hour of one day. And then I'll see you next week. Can you imagine? What kind of relationship would that spawn? What would happen? Right? But the expectation is I can keep that up and somehow invite others to be a part of what I'm doing, and they'll want to do it. Guess what? It ain't going to happen. Why would anybody come to a place where there's no fire? Why? You wouldn't. Why would anybody want to be part of something where they see no flame? You wouldn't. I'm waiting to hear, ooh, such and such is fighting outside. Guess what? We're going outside. I want to see the fight. Right? Ooh, they're in the parking lot. I want to see what's going on. Right? By myself? Forget y'all. Right. They got the video. Check this out. I want to see the video. Why? Because there's some passion in the video. There's some passion in the crowd. Something is happening that has caused everybody to move. I want to see what's causing folk to move. The problem is we serve a Christ where we're not excited about the movement. We go, I'm going to church Sunday. Listen, let's catch up afterwards at 2 or 3. So we're going, okay, well, I'll meet you after church. But what would happen if we got so radical? Oh my gosh, you got to get into church today. Ooh, we are in the book of Luke. Oh, the second chapter of Luke, when he saw, what would happen? They'd be like, that Negro is crazy. We need to go find out what is going on.